Answers, the quiz show where the questions come from you, the public, via a text answering service. I'm Mark Watson. Thanks for joining us. There's something for everyone in this show, whether you're young, middle-aged, old, or this is the final thing you'll hear on Earth as the life drains out of you. I'm going to be hosting this, as ever, with two friends of mine. First of all, on graphics and sound, please welcome Alex Horn.
You shouldn't. Really? Alex Horn. Thank you. That's right. I'm on graphics and sound this evening, which is exciting. And I've prepared a graphic for you on computer A here, which is
a computer.
Sorry, on a computer here. Thanks, mate. And on a computer to show you how the show works. This is you'll recognise them. They're members of the public, and they've got questions. They've got questions, and they've texted their questions to a text answering service, which is quite a new phenomenon. But we've teamed up with one of these services, which means we've got access to literally thousands of questions. And it's quite hard, really, to get your head around how many questions. It's easiest, probably, if you think of the questions as like an enormous herd of chins. It's like just a herd of chins, and we've chosen our favourite chins, and we've nurtured the chins, and the stubble has grown, and then the stubble has developed into question beards. It's question beards. That's how the show works.
That makes sense, yeah. So we've got a whole load of question beards waiting for our contestants, but who's going to convey these beards to the contestants? Well, it is, as ever, our quizmaster, Tim Key. Hello, Tim.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, oh, very good. I will be administering the beards to the contestants, who can then clutch the question beards and swallow them and then give an answer. They'll be answering questions.
I think the beards metaphor has worked pretty well. Now, there's nothing I like more than knowing what the theme of a show is if I'm going to watch it. So, Tim, what is this show's theme?
Well, it's the oldest theme, possibly, poetry and God and politics and geography. Nice array. And if you could put up the...
Oh, it's not BCG. It's not BCG. Last week.
Could you put up the categories there? So things like a poet, a god, a politician, or a geography teacher. A politician, it could be anyone. It could be... And there we are. So the category is... poetry, God, politics and geography.
So probably the most varied show we've had. Poetry, God, politics, geography, something...
And there'll be some history, I think, and maybe some art, sport, animals, and maybe some more animals.
Oh, OK. This has got all the makings of a cracking show, but you might be thinking, yeah, theme this, theme that. Where are the contestants? I'll tell you where the contestants are. We're going to meet the contestants!
Let's meet the contestants. Let's meet the contestants.
Our first guest tonight is one of the most popular new faces in comedy, and one of the most popular new bodies as well. The star of her own BBC Two sitcom, also seen singing alarmingly on Comic Relief, does Fame Academy, and generating laughter in all kinds of other places, Miranda Hart! Her opponent continues a proud tradition of poets on this show. He's rhymed his way through Radio 3's The Verb, the Today programme, and an awful lot more. He's a poet in residence at Barnsley FC. Oh, this man can talk, all right. Let's hear him talk. It's Ian McMillan! Hello, welcome to you both.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very well.
That's good. Well, those are the contestants, but how are we going to score this quiz? I'll tell you how. For a right answer, one which matches our text answering service, 2 points. For a wrong answer, one that bears little or no resemblance to the answering service, well, of course, no points. And 1 point if you are what we call quite right, which is, you know, not perfect. Exactly. Tim summing it up. Quite right. So we've met the contestants. We've explained the scoring. Everything is pretty much clear, I think. The first round is called Burning Issues and Fiddly Questions. Tim, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Alex, you all right?
Always happening.
Good stuff. Let's play We Need Answers.
I'm fine, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, all these questions come from members of the public.
Right.
Your job is to match the answers given by our text answering service.
Okay.
Miranda?
Yes, Tim.
Dear old Miranda.
Oh.
This is about our theme, God.
Right.
Could God, you know God, yeah?
Yeah.
Could God take a free kick so good that he himself could not save it?
So this is a question about football and theology.
Sure. Yeah, he can do anything.
But then, if he can do anything, maybe he could get a fingertip to it and just push it over the bar.
But Timmy would probably put so much bend on it.
Oh, it'd be a wicked free
It would be a
kick.
cracker.
But then again, you just imagine him sprawling to his right.
Sort of, yeah, just tipping it round the post for a corner to himself because he's God, so he can.
But then again, if he just drove it down the middle, it'd go so quick.
I tell you what, you wouldn't stop that in a hurry, but you'd be God.
With the right kit, some good gloves.
It's been a lovely match.
No, he could also save it.
If we take God as being completely omnipotent,
Yeah.
power with no limits, then he'd always be able to save any free kick he took, no matter how good it was.
Exactly.
2 points!
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Ian.
Yes.
This is about poetry.
Oh, good.
Who is that dreadful woman from the West Country who writes appalling twee poetry or verse? I think her first name is Pam, and she is about 60.
I like punners.
Well, fair enough. You've got it. It's 2 points. It says here the answer is Pam Ayres is an English poet who writes twee, in inverted commas, poetry. She has many fans, including WWE star The Rock. He recited a verse from one of her poems on XFM.
Yeah, he's a big fan of us.
There we are.
In fact, they're married.
The Rock is married to Ayres?
Yes.
Well, there you go. Formidable.
There we are.
There's Rob.
That's amazing.
Come on. Come on.
Well, what can you do? Sometimes you just hold your hands up. I didn't think we'd see a sort of a geographical stroke poetry, stroke wrestling plan this evening.
it's just...
You just,
you just have to...
well.
that's just...
Oh, well.
I'm sorry.
that's...
It's just, I'm taking my glass off.
I'll take mine off. I might stamp on mine. That's just... No, that's... well done, Ian. Miranda,
Hello.
that's what you got to beat.
Yeah, I know.
Which author always carried rope with him while travelling in case of fire?
Always kind of rope. What's he going to do with the rope? How's
You
that
just beat
going
the
to help?
fire to death.
What idiot is this?
You just have a rope just so you don't... Just in case... I always keep a rope. It's just so you're safe. For me, it's sort of rope and vitamins, really. It's just looking after yourself.
Yeah.
It's just sort of,
Ali, why do you carry a rope?
well, in case of fire, it's just sort of survival techniques, isn't it? It's just, for me, it's just a matter of staying alive. I've got a vested interest. So I'm keen not to die. I've got a vested interest in not dying.
My brother has that.
Yeah. But also, I've got the world record. I'm currently trying to become the oldest man in the world.
Right.
So I need to take extra precautions.
How old are you now?
I'm 30. Well, I'm. There we go. I'm 31 years,
Right.
5 months. It's not going badly. It's not going badly. So
No.
it's, new personal best. So, yeah.
So, Miranda, which author always carried rope while travelling in case of fire?
I'm going to say, because James Bond might do it, Ian Fleming.
It's pretty good logic. It's not right, and it goes across to Ian, who's on some form.
I think it was H.G. Wells.
They don't like it!
No.
Don't mention H.G. Wells to these guys.
We've had all this before.
Oh, God, not the
In this
H.G.
era
Wells.
Don't
with
mention
Brandon
H.G.
Ross.
Wells. The answer is Danish author Hans Christian Andersen.
Oh.
Carried a rope with him in case of fire. A 9-metre coil of rope, said to be the one he used, is in a museum in Copenhagen. So I'm afraid it's no points.
How?
It is a bit, Ali. It is a bit. You're quite, you're OCD, aren't you?
OTT. So,
Oh, OTT. Sorry.
And that's the end of the round. And at the end of the first round, Ian McMillan has 2 points. Miranda Hart also has 2 points. It's a deadly... Alex, do you have any analysis for us?
I do, Mike. I've been analysing my own performance, really, in the first... I thought it was about time. So what I'm going to do, I thought I would demonstrate to the audience how the graphics occur. I mean, that's so quick. So quick sometimes. So we've got a system here. I find... So, for example, Ian said a joke, so I click joke. Then more options. You can just see airs. It's an airs joke. It's an airs joke. Was it good? How many times? He said it once, so we click once. Good joke. So that's kind of how the system works.
Alex Horn!
That's how the system works. That's a good system. Good system.
The next round is all about our contestants, Ian and Miranda. All the questions are questions which have been texted in to the answering service on the subject of Ian or Miranda. The round is called You or Him / Her, and the contestants can choose to answer about themselves or, for double points, answer a question about their opponent. Let's play. We need answers.
So, Miranda.
Yes.
Would you like to answer a question about yourself or about Ian here?
Oh, let's go all about the points. Let's go in.
Ah, yes. Bold tactics from Hart.
That is outstanding. OK.
Thank you.
So, question about the poet Ian Macmillan.
Mm-hmm.
Does Ian Macmillan's internal monologue rhyme?
I think if it did rhyme, he would be going quietly insane. He looks relatively sane. I'm going to say no.
No points, it's wrong. The answer is yes. He can't help but make everything rhyme. His poems are like toothache. They're there all the time. Sometimes he wants to shake free of the curse, but trying to be normal will just make it worse.
I'm sitting here upon this stool, feeling like an overweight fool. My internal monologue rhymes a lot, except when I feel like I've been shot.
It still did, though.
Poetry by Ian
Poetry!
Macmillan.
It's poetry!
The poet and the writer.
He mainly is a poet, like Sassoon or Trumbull or Shakespeare or Kipling or that bloke who wrote a poem with a line about wandering only as a clown.
What? Ian Macmillan is here.
It goes on for hours, really. It goes on for hours. Absolutely hours. Absolutely hours.
So, Ian, would you like to answer?
I'm going to go double points.
Whoa! All right,
Tone's
all
been
right.
set.
Is Miranda Hart tall enough to lick a cloud? Don't stand up.
Well, the answer is, as we know, she's from Torquay, which often has, whenever I've been there, very low clouds. It's often foggy in Torquay because it's by the coast, so I would say yes, most definitely.
The answer? Definitely. Clouds can be as low as a few centimetres above the ground, and Miranda appears to be taller than a few centimetres. That's 4 points! Miranda, you or him? Or me? You want? You can do one on me.
Oh, this has never happened before.
You don't have to. Of course you do one on me.
Tim, I would love to do you.
You're watching BBC.
Good luck with this one. Did Tim Key have a small role in Troy? Could be. Who knows? I'm not saying anything.
I don't want to underestimate your skills.
Well, then
as an actor
perhaps
and
yes
performer,
might be what you want to say.
even though you won some fancy award
Go on, keep talking.
this year. I don't believe you did.
The answer? No. However, Tim Wildgoose, not a relative at all, but a fellow Tim, was the assistant armourer. I'm going to say 3 points! Ian, is Ian Macmillan happy being the Barnsley Poet Laureate? Or does he dream of being Poet Laureate at one of the bigger clubs? Is he waiting for someone like Arsenal to come in for him?
No, because you have to be the Poet Laureate for the club that you support. There's no point being Poet Laureate for Arsenal, because I don't support them, so I'd write little subversive haiku.
Oh, you bring him down?
I bring them down.
Oh, I don't think
Haiku.
Arsenal's players could cope with subversive haiku.
I wrote one about our goalkeeper, Lars Lees.
Yeah.
It went, Lars Lees, tall as the trees that grow in Barnsley Wood. Lars Lees, listen please, we think you're very good. And then they pointed out that it was German, so it's pronounced Lars Laser, which doesn't rhyme with trees.
Inside the mind of a poet.
Inside the mind.
Ian McMillan is delighted to be the Barnsley Bard. He did once dream of being the subject of a transfer request from Manchester United, but they wouldn't be able to afford him. 2 points!
Yeah!
2 points. 2 well-earned points.
And that's the end of the round! At the end of that round, Miranda Hart has 5 points and Ian McMillan has 8 points. Alex, do you have any analysis for us?
No. I just got sort of stuck and bogged down.
You must have something.
I've got the system, and it just didn't really.
Oh, well, is there anything else you can show us?
I've got a tattoo. I mean,
yeah. Let's see. Who wants to see Alex's tattoo?
It's on my arm. I can't really get. I'd have to.
Oh no, I can't get my arm out. You can. Get your tattoo out. So no analysis but a tattoo. Thank you, Alex. And it's now time for the physical challenge. Well, so far they've been pretty good at the quizzing side of things, but now let's see how our contestants cope with a gruelling physical challenge. As ever, it'll be based on a particularly intriguing text received by the answering service. Alex, can we see the text, please?
Absolutely.
There it is. Is it possible to judge a minute without a watch? Do we have an inbuilt stopwatch? So we're quite simply going to test how good our contestants are at judging how long a minute is. To help us do this, please welcome Mr. Tim Key.
Hello.
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 So, yeah, fairly self-explanatory. A case of guessing how long a minute is with a bucket on your head.
So, just to clarify, each of you will take turns. One of you will go on the recovery step, the other person will go on the actually doing it step. And whoever's on the actually doing it step will have a bucket on his or her head. You will have to take the bucket off your head when you believe a minute has elapsed. But in the meantime, you'll have to contend with Tim doing awfully distracting things. So, Ian, if you can go on the step first.
Right. Do you know what you're doing?
Place the bucket on the head.
Yep.
Yes. Well, really sort of hammer it down, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, try...
Yeah, it should do. OK. And I'll... No, you don't need glasses. You don't need glasses in a bucket. Good point.
glasses on.
Yeah. Right. Bucket on the head.
And Alex has got a bucket on his head as well.
OK. I'm going to lower the bucket now, Ian.
OK. I'm ready.
OK, is that all right?
It's good so far.
Yeah, are you all right? Yeah?
Yes, fine.
OK, it's going
Millen is in the bucket.
OK, Ali, will you start the clock now?
So we're underway. Don't do it yet, Ian, or you can if you think a minute's gone.
Nice and relaxed then, Ian. Ian? 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 These aren't seconds.
Now,
OK. You right in there?
Alex?
Oh, he's rocking like a pendulum. He's rocking like a pendulum.
Are you all right, Alex?
Ali, are you right?
I can't see my system.
Take it off,
Take the
Alex.
bucket off!
I couldn't see the system.
He's rocking like a
He's
pendulum.
rocking like a pendulum.
He's rocking like a
Remarkable.
pendulum.
Very clever tactics from Macmillan, this.
He's rocking a bit like a pendulum.
He's rocking a bit like a person with a few problems.
Oh! You be careful, Ian! Ian, one thing that people sometimes do is you go, 1, hippopotamus.
2, Mississippi.
So if you want to start now. 1.
Mississippi.
Oh, it come off! Oh! There it is.
Oh.
53.4. Pretty good. Pretty
So,
good.
back.
To the recovery step. Back to the recovery step. Up you come to the actually doing it step.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll stand on the. That's okay. I'll stand on the step. You stand next to me.
In some ways, Miranda wasn't built to be on a
nice.
step.
I would ask you to put your bucket on your head,
Yeah.
and then Alex will start.
It's the breathing that...
Yeah, it is going to be the breathing. The breathing will be a problem.
It will.
Yeah.
You're breathing.
I'm not going to stop. Are you right? You
Yeah,
settled?
fine.
Settle? Tell me you're settled.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Bucket on your head then, love.
All right.
Will you start the clock, please, Ali?
You just wonder whether Miranda, as Tim says, is going to lose some of her composure here. It's all about staying calm.
Very composed so far.
Staying calm.
Staying calm.
That's a minute gone then.
Yes. Of course, Ian's at liberty to distract her any way he likes.
I'm just gonna
Somebody at the door.
just go in. You all right?
There we are. Extraordinary scenes here between Key and Hart.
Right, OK, yeah. It's better.
But will she take her eyes off the prize? There's 2 points at stake here. After a little bit of trickery from the audience once more, Miranda Hart removes her bucket on agonisingly 52.5 seconds, which means that by a narrow margin, the winner of the physical challenge is Ian McMillan. Ian McMillan gets the 2 points, and the scores are now Miranda Hart on 5 points, Ian McMillan ahead with 10 points.
Come on.
So after that display of bucket-headedness, we move on to our final round, the quick-fire meltdown round. All the questions in this round are fingers on the buzzers, double points. And when Miranda's and Ian's head meet on the screen, the quiz is over. So for the final time, let's play We Need Answers.
Yeah, quick fire. Can you have a sex change and then become a nun?
Miranda! Was that me?
Yeah.
All right!
Be quicker!
Yes!
Yes, 4 points. How many legs has a dog?
Macmillan!
4.
It does, hence the phrase, look, there's a dog. 4 legs. Can ants scream?
Yes, they can.
Macmillan!
No, they can't! It goes over. Can they scream?
No!
Yes, 4 points! How often are the Olympics held?
Every 4 years.
It's right, they are every 4 years. Who won the FA Cup in 1912?
Barnsley FC 1-0.
Yes, 1-0. Can dogs suffer from Tourette's?
Miranda! No!
Oh, it goes across.
Yes.
Yes, dogs have been known to suffer
Dogs
from...
can suffer from Tourette.
What are you talking about? That's what it says here. Dogs have been known to suffer from nervous disorders which share symptoms with Tourette's. And there's a very long word then. What's the average speed a dart travels at before hitting the dartboard?
Miranda!
Well, you shouldn't have buzzed in on that one.
Why not?
you don't know
28.
that.
Why are we shouting?
What's the answer?
28!
40! Is it illegal to shoot a pigeon?
Yes!
It's right, yes, it's 4 points!
Thank you!
And that's the end of the round and the end of the quiz. And so that's the end of the quiz, and as usual, we will reveal the results in reverse order. It's been a tight contest, but tonight's runner-up with 13 points is Miranda Hart. Spirited celebrations from Miranda, despite coming second out of the 2 contestants. And Miranda, as the runner-up, I'm going to ask you, in keeping with We Need Answers tradition, to leave in a clumpy manner, wearing the clogs which Tim will present you with now. It's been a pretty tumultuous relationship between the two of them.
What is tumultuous?
Storm. More clumping, please. Miranda Hart. But that means that tonight's winner with an impressive 30 points, Ian McMillan. Congratulations, Ian.
Thank you.
As our winner, you have the choice between the Weenie Dancer's plate and the Weenie Dancer's mask.
I like the plate. See, it's my grandson's birthday soon.
Oh, he'd love a plate.
Wouldn't he love a plate?
Yeah, all kids love plate.
Yeah, I could give him a plate.
Have the plate. I'll have the mask, you have the plate.
Okay.
There we are. Ian McMillan takes the plate. Ian, that's yours. That plate is, well, no one can take that away from you unless you, I suppose, pass it on to your grandson. But you could win even bigger spoils now if you will join me and Tim for the House Prize Showdown.
All right, then.
Welcome to the House Prize step, where I'm joined by tonight's winner, Ian McMillan. How are you doing, Ian?
Good, yeah, it's good.
All right, it's all right, isn't it?
It's like being tall.
I mean, speaking as quite a tall person, you don't normally have a step attached to you. But it's the same sort of thing, yes, you're right. And not only do you have the wonderful experience of being tall, you could now win tonight's house prize, which, as ever, comes from one of our actual houses. So, Alex, can we see whose house it comes from, please?
Sure. Let's have a look. Here we go. It's Tim's house.
It's from Tim's house. And what is it?
And the prize is a working pogo stick. It's a working pogo,
Yeah.
a working pogo stick.
Imagine winning that, Ian. Do you have a pogo stick?
I think
It does work. I can't do it.
I think I might keep the plate and give that to my grandson.
Oh! So this is pretty big now. Ian could win the pogo stick and a plate. Well, he's already got the plate, but to add the pogo stick to that, he'd be happy, his grandson would be happy. All he needs is to answer this question. Tim?
It's very well sealed, isn't it?
Not bad. Quick as he can.
Bit quicker, please, Ian.
Have you got... Anybody got a knife? Aha!
Ah, you got it? Yeah. Get in there.
There's the question anyway, Ian.
Oh, good.
Ali, can we have some
Alex.
Alex, can we have some atmospheric music, please? Can horses swim?
See you next time. Goodbye.
And Weenie Dancers continues here on BBC4 next Tuesday at 10. Next tonight, children come in for tea as a social shift takes playtime off the streets. The second part of Hop, Skip and Jump is coming up.